Michael did not come from money, no rich parents, no powerful family, no connections, no safety net. He grew up in a small, ordinary place where money problems were normal. Bills were always due. Arguments often started because of expenses. Dreams were never cancelled completely, just postponed again and again. From a very young age, Michael learned a hard truth that stayed with him for life. If he wanted a different future, no one was coming to rescue him. He would have to build it himself. At the age of 22, while others were still trying to figure life out, Michael made a quiet decision. He chose to work online. It did not sound impressive. It did not look glamorous. But it gave him something powerful: control over his own effort. The work was simple in the beginning. Small digital tasks. Freelance jobs. Long hours for very little pay. The first few months were brutal. Michael worked late into the night, staring at his screen while the world slept. He refreshed his email again and again, hoping for replies that rarely came. Most days, there was nothing. No messages, no payments, just silence. Friends laughed at him. Some told him to get a real job. Others said online work was fake, unstable, and risky. Even his own doubts became louder at night. Was this worth it? Was he wasting time? Was he fooling himself? But Michael didn't stop. He told himself, if I quit now, this will just become another story of what could have been. So he kept going. Slowly, almost invisibly, things began to change. One client turned into two. Two turned into five. Five turned into 10. It wasn't luck. It was consistency. Michael learned fast. He improved his skills every week. He watched tutorials late at night. He studied people who were better than him. He reinvested every dollar he earned back into learning, tools, and growth. While others spent money to look successful, Michael spent money to become better. While others rested, Michael worked. After 1 year, his income shocked even him. After 2 years, it changed his entire life. Michael became a millionaire, not on paper, not in dreams, not in motivation quotes, in real numbers. He bought a new car, moved into a beautiful apartment, upgraded his lifestyle. Confidence wrapped around him like armor. He walked differently. He spoke differently. People who once ignored him now asked for advice. People who doubted him now praised him. Some even called him lucky. Social media showed only the highlights, the wins, the lifestyle, the smiles. Everyone saw success. What they didn't see was the danger quietly growing behind it. Success made Michael feel invincible. He started believing he could not lose. Risk no longer scared him. Warnings sounded like jealousy. Caution felt unnecessary. He thought, I built this once. I can always do it again. That belief would cost him everything. Michael entered a new opportunity. The returns promised were massive. The numbers looked perfect. The growth curve was beautiful. Everything pointed upward. Some partners told him to slow down. Some friends advised him to diversify. Some warned him not to put everything in one place. But Michael trusted his instincts. After all, those instincts had made him rich. Then, without warning, everything changed. The market shifted, not slowly, not gently, violently. Accounts were frozen. Funds were locked. Communication stopped. Partners disappeared without explanations. Every day brought worse news than the last. Michael watched helplessly as numbers dropped, then vanished. In a matter of weeks, most of what he built in 2 years was gone. The car no longer felt special. The apartment felt cold and empty. The silence became loud, but the hardest part wasn't losing money, it was losing identity. Without success, Michael didn't know who he was. He stopped answering calls. He avoided messages. He ignored emails. Social media became painful, so he deleted it. Nights became sleepless. Mornings felt heavy. His mind replayed the same question again and again. Was I only respected because I was rich? That question hurt more than any financial loss. For months, Michael lived in survival mode. He cut expenses, he sold things, he downsized his life. Pride disappeared. Reality hit hard. Some days, even getting out of bed felt difficult, but something unexpected happened to clarity. With everything stripped away, Michael could finally see his mistakes clearly. Fast success had blinded him. Confidence had slowly turned into arrogance. Growth without control was not strength, it was danger. One quiet morning, with no noise and no pressure, Michael made a decision. He would start again, no rush, no shortcuts, no ego. This time, he focused on stability instead of speed. He diversified his income. He built systems instead of chasing wins. He respected risk instead of ignoring it. Progress was slower, but it was real. Months passed, then years. Michael was not a millionaire again, at least not yet. But he had gained something far more valuable: wisdom. He understood now that money comes and goes. Markets rise and fall. Success is temporary if it is not protected by discipline. Michael learned a lesson most people understand too late. Money does not define success. Character does. Fast wins feel exciting, but long-term survival creates freedom. Today, Michael still works, still builds, still dreams, but now, he remembers where he fell, and why. Because real success is not about becoming rich quickly. Real success is falling, learning, and having the strength to stand up again.